Once safety has returned and awareness has opened, and you've begun to recognize protectors, if there are any, there is another layer that often comes into view: the heart. Not the physical heart, but what I refer to as the energetic heart, the emotional center that correlates with the heart chakra and the way we experience connection, loss, love, and pain. All my life, I have felt what others feel, not knowing that it was a gift that I had, feeling what others feel. After the feeling, I would get a word for that feeling or a knowing. For example, like anger. I feel that anger, and then I see the word angry. It could be sadness, it could have been depression, pride, etc. Any of the emotions that are considered just getting by on the consciousness scale, often it's an emotion that was never safe to feel at the time and has got stuck. Many people unknowingly keep moving, dismissing it, or pushing it aside, not because they don't want healing, but because survival taught them to, or taught them it's not good or safe to feel these types of emotions. In recent months, I've now been seeing emotional pain as images. These images, again, are not literal, they're symbolic. They're a way the system translates what has been carried into something that can be understood. Just like landscapes help describe emotional states, heart images help translate emotional pain. I've seen hearts with chains wrapped around them, hearts with locks, hearts with spikes, hearts cracked in half, hearts fractured into pieces, hearts darkened or blackened. These images are not judgment, they are not diagnoses, they are translations. They all show how the heart adapted to pain. Because emotional pain doesn't live in a story, it often lives in a state. And that heart is where that state organizes. Hi, I'm Sheila, certified stress management coach, here to help you stress less, find more emotional peace so you can move from emotional survival into emotional peace. Before we continue, let's take a moment to steady the system. We're going to breathe in safety for 5. We're going to hold calm for 5. Now we're going to let go of what's not serving you for 5. When I tune into emotional patterns, they don't arrive as labels, they arrive as images. It's translation. The same way dreams, metaphors, and symbols work. These images help name what words often can't. Research supports this even if it uses different language. Greg Braden speaks about the heart as the center of coherence, the integrator between emotion, the nervous system, and perception. Candace Pert showed us that emotions are biochemical patterns that live throughout the body, not just in the brain. What neither of them explicitly names is what sits at the intersection: the energetic heart as the organizing center of emotional pain and healing. This is where grief concentrates, where betrayal lands, where loss fractures connection, where love withdraws or cautiously remains guarded. So when the heart appears armored or split or darkened, it isn't broken, it's adapted. And adaptation is how survival works. Different areas of your life can hold different heart states. You may feel open in one relationship and closed in another, grounded in one area and guarded in another. And that's just part of this human life. Heart state is not a flaw, it's information. Orientation at this level is about asking a different question. Not what's wrong, but what has my heart been carrying? You don't force the heart open. You don't argue with it. You don't rush it. You listen. When the heart feels seen, the system settles. When the system settles, connection becomes possible. And from connection, grounding, balance, and flow begin to return. This is why heart healing is foundational, not just for emotional peace, but for how you live, relate, create, and move forward. In the next video, we'll work with the heart directly through a peace mantra designed to support seeing and softening heart states with safety. And then in the next teaching video, in the From Emotional Survival to Emotional Peace series, we'll talk about trauma imprints, how emotional pain becomes pattern, why it can feel so persistent, and how understanding these imprints creates a pathway toward real release and healing. If this helped you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. All resources to support your journey from emotional survival to emotional peace are in the description and pinned comment. In peace, and until next time.